Amigos de la capital de box, estamos con Eddie Hearn, el promotor de Matchbox. Eddie, what can you tell us about Culiacán as a boxing capital, and what does it mean to you to be here and for Matchroom and the Sun?
Well, you have a little statue out there of Julio Cesar Chavez, so this town is, synonymous and historic for boxing. We want to go to as many towns and cities in Mexico as possible. We've been to Hermosillo, Tijuana, Mexico City, now we're in Culiacán, and that's the plan for us over the next few years, really try and grow boxing in Mexico again.
Julio Cesar Chavez set a record in attendance at the Azteca Stadium. Canelo is fighting in the Jalisco next May. What does that fight mean for Canelos Legacy and for the sport?
Oh, it's huge. Obviously, there's so much money for him to fight in other places, but he wanted so badly to fight in Mexico. He's not at the end of his career, but he's in the prime of his career, so this is the chance to do it. On May the 6th, he'll return home to Mexico. It will be an incredible moment, and Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso, insisted that it was time to bring a huge fight to Mexico.
Is John Ryder the rival?
It looks like it. He's the mandatory, he's the interim world champion. It's a great fight, Mexico against England, so hopefully we can get that over the line.
You're from England. Who you will be rooting for?
Well, Canelo's my friend. He's a legend. John Ryder I've known for 10 years. He really deserves this chance. He beat Danny Jacobs, he beat Zach Parker. He's the mandatory, he'll give it everything, but he's up against a true great in Guadalajara.
In Mexico, everybody is wondering about the future of Canelo. The rematch with Dimitri Bivol, can that fight happen? And if it does, is it in 175 pounds or is it in 168 pounds?
Yeah, I think that, he's adamant that the rematch should happen. He lost that fight, he wants a chance to avenge the defeat. 168, 175, whatever Sal and Eddie Reynoso tell me to try and do, I will try and do it. Bivol obviously is world champion at 175, but maybe he could make 168, but first things first, the fight in May, and then we go from there.
Are Arthur Beterbiev and Benavides options for Canelo in the future?
Yeah, for sure. I think that Beterbiev is a great fighter. I don't see Canelo's future at 175 at all, but I see his future trying to avenge the defeat to Dimitri Bivol.
Finally, one last question. What does Mexico as a country mean for the sport?
Well, for anyone who cares about boxing, for anyone that loves the sport of boxing, that's why I'm here. It's a long way from London. But for me, I'm here because I love the atmosphere, I love the passion, I love the fighters that are willing to fight the best. And now you have another world champion in Bronco Lara, last week become world champion. So many great fighters in Mexico, and we look forward to giving them the opportunity.
You've been here for several days. What do you think about the food?
Beautiful. I just had some scallops and some prawns. Seafood is fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you for your time.
Solo por VproSports.